Alright everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. Heading into our first stream of this game for the week. We are heading down here to a new story element called Boklad, I believe. And we just had some pretty interesting story developments. Remember they just said that apparently the gods had fought in the past and created this giant, like, waterfall thing here?
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly
merchants.
But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Hello. What's going on? Traveling merchant.
Headed over to the Crystalline Dominion too, are you? There's good gil to be made there. Believe you me. Yeah. The minute I heard them bandits had blown up Drake's Fang, I packed up my store and pulled me boots on. And so did you, eh? I did have a plan to make me fortune with some baths down by the Dalamil Inn. How can anybody sit back and relax in a land that ain't got a whiff of the crystal's blessing no more? And that's when it hit me. If you're looking for lucre, the Dominion's the place to be. Soon enough, half a storm will be headed there. If I can get in first and set up shop, I'll have a license to mint gil. The guild masters at Canver will be beggars by comparison. I'll be famous in all four corners of Storm soon enough.
Wow, he's a chatty dude, huh? Oh, shut up. You done now? Yikes. What's that? A gate over there. See if there's anything over here. Alright, because that's the story that way. By the way, has it ever been fully explained what the ruins are? Like, they said that, like, they're ruins of the past, but they're never really explained exactly what they were, right? What is this trope with RPGs that there's always ruins of the past, right? Carlton Jr. says, I used to be way ahead of you in the game, but now you're catching up because I struggle to play it for more than an hour increments because I find it so boring. Wow.
We've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
So they blocked the door and they're not letting anybody through, huh? So to let me loot this chest. Empty shard, bloody hides, and spools of shit. Why is it just sitting there? We'll just leave that chest there. Can we kick this guy in the nuts and open the door? No? Oh, it sucks. They should let you. Okay. May as well head towards the actual major city over here. Given that one of the ruins is an airship, I've theorized that it was a more advanced society and Ultima destroyed them all Reaper style like Mass Effect. Maybe. Because it hasn't been revealed in the plot yet what the hell Ultima is. I don't know yet. We'll find out as we get further in. Is Ultima this age-old creature that just over time destroys everything? Or, you know, I actually don't know. Huh. Pretty cool. I remember he had said if only they could dive down there and see what's in there. So they think there's a dead god in there. Like there was a big icon fight maybe or something, and one of them died and just like went underwater. Maybe it's Leviathan. Right? Maybe. I mean, Leviathan is water-based. What is that squeaky sound? You hear that, right? What is that sound? What is squeaking? Is it her? You hear that squeak, right? Listen. It's her. Why does she squeak? Why is Jill squeaking? Get some oil out here. Dude, it fucking annoys my ears. It's like a high-pitched squeak when she runs. What the fuck is going on? That's a first. I never had a squeaky party member in an RPG before. I mean, I even played RPGs with, you know, robots in them, and I've never been squeaky. That's really weird. El Diva! Yeesh. Ancient sword.
We're not alone.
He missed. He completely missed, didn't he? Oh my god. Is this speaking of the suspense of the story being stuck? I mean, at least we're doing some typical RPG stuff right now. You know, we're fighting enemies and doing stuff that you would be expected in an RPG. At least it's not a boring cutscene. At least I'm playing, right? I'm playing a game right now. That's good. I don't even remember fighting this thing. It's dead. Look. Okay. Oh, that's right. Didn't I need to upgrade? Oh, shit. You guys are right. Darth Fig says the Flames of Rebirth upgrade is worth it. I got points. I absolutely have points. Ancient sword. Whoa, I just found an ancient sword that's much better than the weapon I was using. So we'll do that. And then let's do... Here it is. Flames of Rebirth upgrade. Let's do it. Upgrade. Okay. Master is even more expensive. Allows assignment to any icon. Is that it? Increases the number of hits. Okay. So we just did that. I want to save up for this too. Whirlwind duration increase. Yeah. Okay, let's save it. Is this a cave? An optional cave? It looks like it. What's in the cave? Is the guy up there? No. Is there anything in here? What's the point of this cave? It's empty. Look, an empty cave, you can't even go up there. So why is this here? Maybe you gotta get a quest for it. You come back and there's something in here. Carlton says, if you see a side mission called Payback, it doesn't have an exclamation point on it. I found it a very good when it triggers. Payback? Oh, okay. I don't think we found that yet. Whoa, I landed like way low there, saw that? Here it comes. Do this deadly chain. Just keep pulling him towards you. Look. Jeez. This game is something else. So I got a new sword just by exploring a little bit. That was cool. Because I could have definitely missed that if I didn't check out this area over there.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
See, here we are. These ruins. And it hasn't been explained in the story yet what these ruins actually are. Just that they're remnants of some past civilization or gods or something. I mean, was it the icons? What was it? They don't seem to know. It's like they forgot their own history. The Boklad Market.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
Goots!
That's right.
The
He
Goots!
said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies.
Clavy and the Goots. Clavy!
Hurry, man. I must bloody cruise and caravan, scooping up all the best.
He's over there. I want to see if there's anything else going on here. What's this? Probably a vendor. Boklad obelisk now activated. Okay. Ah. The Goots! Sand. What did that say? Sand and what? Did I get a new item? I guess not. I thought it said sand and something, 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 but I don't see it. Maybe it was just a crafting item then. It must have been just a crafting item. Okay, never mind. I thought it was something interesting. Why does it say sword here? Oh, shitty enhancer. Nah, we got the best sword, the ancient sword. How far in the story are we? People are saying we're more than halfway through the story, but I don't know because I don't spoil myself when I play games, so... perhaps we are, perhaps we aren't. We're 26 hours into the playthrough, roughly. You know, give or take a few hours here or there.
If our new arrivals...
Alright. Here's another chest.
Here the brothers found another meat.
Excuse me. Maxed out Max says there's about 20 hours left. So there, we are more than halfway through. If we play 6 hours a week like I've been doing, then probably we'll beat this, like, I would think, like, maybe first week of August. We'll see.
Well met.
Don't need that. Anything new? No, no. No. No, we're maxed on those. Oh, really nothing.
Gilbert smiled upon you.
Carlton says there is a long way to go, let me tell you. I did hear the last third to quarter of the game is non-stop action and plot and not filler. So that's good because that'll probably keep us engaged for the end of the game, which, you know, it's a shame you gotta go through like 30 hours to get there.
Water. Come one, come all, feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Feast your eyes. Ooh, it's like a flatbread. Pita bread?
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. They are more than welcome to look.
Well, fuck it. I'll go eat dirt. Why is she squeaking? Tortillas? Now, they look like pita bread to me.
Unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
Oh, let's beat him up.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Gooch, shall we?
The Goots! Should we check the map just to see if there's any meaningful side quests in this region? Let's see if they let me check the map.
He must...
Yes, but no, there's none. Look at that. There are no side quests in this region. Okay. Never mind.
Around here somewhere.
Let's find the Goots.
Taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. Look out!
Excellent choice, my lord.
Carlton says Starfield's the last lengthy RPG left this year, though. Probably. A lot of games come out in the fall, but I think it's very RPG light.
Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
Uh-oh.
It's betrayed us, Pass. It's gone.
You idiot.
We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Boklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No
Red
time like the
chocobo.
present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
Right. We'll meet you there.
What's going on, Casanova? Battle Duck says, why does this guy sound like he's 15? I don't know. Are they going for like one of these guys who's like huge, but he kind of like is like a
Let's keep an eye
childlike
out for this red
behavior?
chocobo.
You know, I don't know.
And the other
Could
on our
be.
purses.
Seems like it. Seems like he talks to Sharon, however, like almost like she's his mother when she's not. You know, he like clings on to her like a mother figure.
Out of my sight.
They took my quest marker away. You fuckers. What's this?
Scooping.
You want something moving, then Uldric is your man. He's never lost a load. He's a third of the price of the Crimson Caravans. Don't bother with the best. Put Uldric to the test.
Customers.
Leave some for the rest.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post haste.
Ah. No. Oh, over here. Look at that.
Looking to hire a coach?
It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion.
Wait a minute. The Crimson Caravan is fucking Fallout New Vegas, isn't it?
Good day.
Oh, wait. Don't go, El. He's me mate.
Huh?
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad?
The Goots. I can't stop saying that. The Goots.
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
So now we have to do 3 annoying contracts for her. Gathering random things and killing her rivals before she'll help us. And then we get faction approval.
It's me trader's pass.
Faction credits.
It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble.
Duh.
Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then we can be on.
I love how his hair literally never moves. You notice that? His hair stays perfectly in place.
So
and you know,
has a trader's pass
for someone who's supposed to have like long, stringy hair like that, you would think it'd be moving around, but nope. Look at that. It's like it's made of
Not that anyone would take
like
you for
plastic or
traders,
something.
But
like
I
a statue.
suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
What are they gonna do with the pass? Sell it? It's a genetic thing. All Asians have hair like that. Wow, I didn't know that. Because my hair is like crazy. When I wash my hair like I did this morning, it's all over the place. If I put product in it, then it comes like hard. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he put product, but how does it stay? I don't know.
The Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
It's unacceptable.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt.
Wow.
Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
This is sounding great. I just can't wait to catch some children.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the street. But the guards
Better put your
will
floaties
definitely
on.
spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
The Crimson Collar from Eloise.
The
Oh.
proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
You know, you got a lot of these items in the game that get you like faction approval or whatever. They should totally make you wear them like the whole game. He should have like 4 necklaces, like 5 bracelets by now. He should look like the gaudy idiot, just walking around with clacking plastic jewelry all over his body. That'd be great. Why not? By the way, I think those items think they signify story progression. So I think if you go to your base, remember there's the room that supposedly has all the collectibles in it. I think that's actually what they are. Like when you go there, you'll see them. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Anyway, I received a $20 tip from 1 Minute Man. That is the biggest tip of the day so far. Thank you so much to 1 Minute Man for your daily support of my content and streams, no matter where I'm streaming or what I'm doing. It's awesome to have your support every day. Thank you so much, 1 Minute Man. Appreciate that. All right. All right. Cool. No, Miss Theo says, actually, those are for side quests only. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I said something that was an assumption. You know what happens when you assume?
Out of my sight.
You're wrong. That's what happens when you assume. You're just wrong all the time. Slayer says, I've been playing and addicted to Chef Simulator. Really? Oh my god. Slayer, you gotta get to sleep. It's 4 a.m. over there. He's still playing Chef Simulator. Dude, get to sleep.
Snake spit for the road?
Get some rest. How are you gonna work tomorrow? How are you gonna operate tomorrow? I guess on Sunday, but you don't work. Anyway.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, and Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
Oh my goodness, we're
She
continuing
told me
with
you were
this.
leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
So let me just get this straight. If you remember, last stream, we spent about an hour and a half doing menial fetch quests for Mid so that she could upgrade the ship. So now we got to a new location, and now we're going to do menial bullshit here too. This is just very exciting stuff. Glad that we're doing this.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
Duh.
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right.
All right then.
Where are these fucking kids?
Children. How hard can that be?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Where are the goddamn kids?
The caravan stops
go.
next to the checkpoint. Jug of snake spit for the road?
Anxious girl.
Excuse me.
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
Oh, I hate
We've
talking.
heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Hansa...
Hansa.
He said he got a job. Doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
The tents outside of town. It's very exciting walking in circles, doing absolutely nothing of value. This is amazing gameplay. Ay, ay, ay.
That's that then.
This game seriously is like, okay, imagine you're watching.
Still nearby.
You're watching a new Lord of the Rings movie, all right? And it's a brand new plot. It's very exciting. Like, it's a new group. Imagine it was called the Second Fellowship. And it's a cool amalgamation of, you know, the elves are teaming up with the dwarves again with some new human characters. There's a random, like, hobbit in there for some reason. And they're doing all this fun stuff, and they're fighting the orcs. And then about half an hour into the movie, they decide to have a 20-minute segment where they literally have to go buying groceries. And all they do is they go to the grocery store and they're walking around looking for groceries. That's it. And then after the 20 minutes are done, they go back to the story. That's Final Fantasy XVI.
Daddy.
Why am I doing this right now?
Hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hansa, where are you going?
Hanzo!
So that was Hansa, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Casanova says I should review this game after all this. The internet deserves my view. No one's gonna watch my review. No one's watching this playthrough. You realize that, right? Like, out of all the games I'm playing, this is the least viewed and attended. Right now we have 235 people on the stream. That's the lowest attended stream we've had in the whole year. The playthrough's barely getting any views. Like, no one cares about this game. I'm serious. Like, as much as people want to fanboy over it, this game has 1/10 of the popularity of a typical Final Fantasy game. It's just, it's not popular. As much as people want to kiss its butt, it's, you know, they're just living in this tunnel vision. Slayer says they wrote this game like an anime that's long with fillers. And some episodes they have it to fill time, but sometimes fillers are good, and I do enjoy side content. Okay.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Wow, thanks. This way? We haven't been over here, have we? It's another well. Ah.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Cast Stones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they
told me.
The
Cast Stones?
I knew they were bad, but it doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
Oh,
I haven't got your pass
nails on a
anymore, if
chalkboard,
that's
this
what you're
guy's
after.
voice.
I gave it to the Cast Stones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Wow, he's very energetic in his voice acting. He's very excited about being a part of this game. Oh! Oh! Haha!
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
Who is this guy?
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Nah.
Master Theo? Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Yes. Yes, but he apparently lost his voice. He couldn't continue to speak in that situation. Why are we fading to black just to pan down?
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? My sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh, I got a meteorite piece for that quest. Wow. I totally don't have like 70, 80 of those in my fucking pocket already.
Oh, where is it?
The fuck was that? Where is it?
What's the plan?
Who was that?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then.
Okay, let's go do something. No, oh, hold on. We gotta talk.
Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
Oh my god, they
We'll
shut
try
up.
this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
He won't shut up.
To Leighton's Cleft then.
Oh, hold on, let me accept the quest. Oh yeah.
Leighton's Cleft is past the camp.
Okay, can we go now? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, you know what? It's probably, how much you want to bet it's the cave? It's the cave we found out there that had nothing in it. How much you want to bet it's where we're going right now for the story? Probably. Carlton says, my problem with the filler in the game is that it isn't world building or real lore. I don't think it classifies as lore, it's fluff. Exactly. If this were like critical, important stuff to the world, I would be interested. It's not. Okay, someone's a pickpocket. Okay, great. We're 20 minutes into this plot line right now. It's still going. Ay, ay, ay. Here we go. Ready?
That's the one who's been
Ready?
sticking his nose in our
Oh,
business.
yeah. Here we go. Oh, yes. And then. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 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 Wow.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Wow. All right. Look at me. I'm bursting with excitement. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah, ooh. All right, here we go. Ready? Oh, yeah. And time for rapid punches. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Whoa. Wada, wada. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoa. Safely. Safely. Oh, oh.
soldiers.
Very nice.
Fewer now.
My best classic Mortal Kombat impressions. While we spank these guys, and they have no chance of fighting back. There we go. Very exciting stuff. Oh, look. Oh, there's a heavy with a hammer.
Aye.
What a
Some of
unique
our
guy.
newer are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
No, Slayer, I disagree there. Slayer says, remember Death Stranding, where the gameplay was... Remember Death Stranding, where the gameplay was tedious and boring, but it was meant to prove a point in the plot. I don't think this is meant to prove a point in the plot. I actually genuinely think the game developers thought this was fun. It's the opposite of fun. This is the boring shit you have to get through to get to the fun. I don't know what on earth they were thinking.
I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Wow. Ready?
Fuck. That guard from Boklad. Kill him. Kill them all.
And you know what the fuck's happening? I don't know. Here we go. Take this! Oh, yeah! The only reason this fight's taking longer is because one of the big, you know, tank guys.
Nice try.
If it wasn't for this tank guy, this fight would have been over in seconds yet again, you know. It's kind of like they purposely put these guys in there just to make the combat. Oh, it's varied. No, it's not. It's literally the same combat the whole game. It hasn't changed at all. Woohoo. Exactly. He's the spongy mini boss. Spongy. They hit him with a million fucking attacks.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes.
How nice is it to just keep this out in the open, by the way? They don't even put it in like a cage. They just leave it outside.
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
All right. Back to town. And then we continue on, we get through the gate or whatever, and onward, right? Eddie, I have no idea. I really have not followed the game's sales. I would think that if this game had good sales, it's probably because everyone pre-ordered it and got it at launch. Here's what I'd really be interested in knowing. What are the week 2 and week 3 sales for this game? Did this game actually sell any copies whatsoever via word of mouth? Or after the first week, did everyone buy it up because of pre-orders and that's it? No one bought it ever again after that. Because that's really the true test of a successful game. Not the initial sales number, but if people continued to buy and play it, or if it just had 1 week and then fizzled out and died completely. A lot of games are like that. Slayer, I did enjoy the articles that you sent me the other day. When I got to them, as you know, I'm a little busy, but when I get to them, they're interesting. MM says the Twitter page says they've sold a total of 3 million copies so far. 3 million? I would say that's pretty good. I don't know comparison, but that sounds pretty good.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing.
The passes?
I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell.
Oh!
Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
I really hope we get the story now. This is ridiculous.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid.
Sid.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first mistress to help escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
Sure. No, decline.
It would be our pleasure.
No.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones.
I got friends in
Your
low
friend to us
places. Wow, now we got the collar and the compass.
I shall bear it with
amazing. It's like a set.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
Sounds fair.
We'll try the caravan.
9 million farts coming your way. I'll just always fart in your direction for the rest of my life. Sounds good to me. Weird that you like farts as currency here. The Breath of Lightning Thunderstorm thing. There's a trader's path. I'm not using the lightning right now.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
Slayer says if only this was on Xbox as well, I could play it. It is a weird choice that they decided to put it only on PlayStation. You know, everyone's saying that Sony paid for it. I don't know, that's dumb. No reason for it to be on PlayStation only. Carlton says, I think Hi-Fi Rush is aging nicely because a lot of the top games this year aren't as what they were cracked up to be. Yeah, I would say Resident Evil 4 Remake, ridiculously good, right? I think actually kind of exceeded expectations with how good it was. Street Fighter 6, same deal. Like, everyone was hoping it was good, and it's, like, seriously good. But outside of that, like, can you name a bunch of games that, like, really were, like, top-notch, oh my god, they were so good games? Not yet. I think they're coming. I do feel like we're gonna have a few good games like that by the end of the year. But I don't really think we've gotten to that point yet.
Apprenticeship or something.
Here you are, Good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it!
Oops, I dropped it.
Thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hunter. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do.
But now who's gonna pay us?
And we already have. Mizelle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. But if we stick at it and keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
Goose, I'm sorry for the part.
Excuse me.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Wow. I totally care.
Till then, eh?
Abdullah says, hopefully Starfield doesn't turn out to be like No Man's Sky at launch. I don't think it will be. Unlike No Man's Sky, the game seems to have a ridiculous amount of story-based content, which is what No Man's Sky didn't have. What I am nervous about is graphical performance. Will the game actually run at 30 frames, or is it going to be choppy and underperforming for a modern game, you know? I hope not.
Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
He's not going to remember anything. He's going to end up at, you know, a hot dog stand somewhere, spending all his money.
Right. And we'll scout
He needs
out
adult
the Imperial's
supervision.
defenses.
It's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
Doobie-doobie-doo. Alright. Maybe now there'll be some gameplay. Typically, that's what I look for in a game, is gameplay. It's kind of a key element of enjoying a gameplay experience, is to have gameplay. Oh, hold on. Here's more cutscenes. What's up, Mild Cat? How are you?
And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my
These guys have become bosom buddies. Look at this. Having some tea?
better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot.
Not
yet.
No, you wasted your
Your
time.
Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Why? They don't have an icon anymore, right? So, that's
Cook,
weird.
Thanks to Ultima's machinations.
Yeah, if they don't have an icon, how could they fight
I
you?
know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience. But if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
Why? What's he
Lives
planning
of
to
every
do?
Man, woman, and child in the twins are at
We actually
stake.
don't know what Ultima's plan is. What's he trying to do?
Believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
Oh! Oh! What's going on here? Flashback.
What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion. Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness.
All right, real question. He already knows that no matter what, there's going to be a bad ending here. She's already turned the Emperor against him. So why not just kill her? You know that if she stays in this position of power, she'll keep manipulating everyone to her own whims. So why not just go, okay, zoop, just kill her right now. Oh no, well now you're an enemy of the state. You're right, but you're already going to be treated like that eventually anyway. It's obvious that's her aim, right? So fuck her. Just go zoop and then leave. That's the end of everyone's problems. But instead, we gotta have this long, drawn-out bullshit where you just let her keep fucking around and doing what she wants. What is so hard about that? Just zoop, bye, and you have to deal with the bullshit anymore. She's done.
Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
You're already fucked. You're never going to be able to be in prominence ever again. You're not going to be the new emperor. So just go, bloop, done, leave. Okay, bye-bye.
Of Bahamut.
Let the emperor fucking deal with his own dumb mess that he created,
May
right?
your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
She even stepped on your flower? Come on, dude. Grow a pair and go chop her head off. Seriously.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Why is he wearing his gloves now? That's bizarre. Why is he wearing armored gloves? I guess if he was wearing, like, leather gloves, why is he wearing armor plate gloves? In his parlor, having tea? That's really weird.
Let us take to the skies together. Bring a new dawn to
Is there something wrong with his hands, maybe?
I should like nothing more.
Maybe his hands are messed up from using the power of the icons, because as we know, when they use the power of the icons, it kills them a little bit. So maybe his hands are all fucked up.
Terrence.
Like him, it makes sense. He's in his full outfit. He's only wearing just the gloves and nothing else.
You believe what I'm about to do is wrong.
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you.
I love his earrings. Very fashionable.
This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and usurping son shall be put to death.
So he is rebelling.
And the Empire restored.
Now, wait a minute. What's funny is, he wasn't going to rebel, but because of her actions, now he's going to rebel. So she kind of like forced his hand to do exactly what she accused him of that he wasn't doing, and now he's doing it. Okay. But you see my point? So if this was, why not just kill her now? Why didn't he just kill her then? He totally should have, right? Oh, there's a new meaningful side mission at the hideaway. So we have to go where the story is, and then maybe we can go to the hideaway and do it. So let's go where the story is first. And then once we get there, maybe we can fast travel out and go do that other mission. We'll see. That's just so weird, though. He had the chance right there. He's like, okay, so you're basically trying to control the kingdom. You know, you have evil intentions. Bye. Zoop! Take her head right off. And then just leave. And don't come back. And if the Emperor asks what happened, oh well. Because you're already screwed anyway. She's already going to make you the villain anyway, so might as well just fucking end her bullshit. Right?
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
That I paid $70 for this.
The harbor is empty.
Oh.
And half the market stores too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
Mother
Crystals.
Crystals.
Say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
They only had Bud Light at this pub. Tastes like piss. God damn it. Why couldn't they have some Heineken or some delicious Blue Moon? No. Bud Light.
What is it, boy?
Uh-oh, what's going on? Uh-oh. What's happening? What is it? Fire? A fire? What's going on? A big fire in the city. What is happening? Is that the girl from before? It is, isn't it? What is going on? You're not gonna show us. You're gonna tease us and not show us.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Toggle.
Just for the record, regular Budweiser sucks too. Regular Budweiser is like strong piss, and Bud Light is like watered down piss. You know how sometimes you pee it's darker, sometimes it's lighter? That's the difference between Bud and Bud Light. Anyway. What is on fire? I have to fill the time because there's nothing going on. What is going on? What is on fire right now? Oh, we don't know. There's gameplay. All right, so we actually we have to do the story mission first, right?
The city's on fire.
Yep. We can't open the map or anything. We're stuck in a story mission. Okay. We didn't get any rewards. Nah. We got like 200 points. I didn't think so. All right. Well, it looks like we're actually going to get some story development now, which is good. So let's split the part. And finally, some progress. Let's hope the next 2 hours of gameplay today are actually good story development. All right, cool.